Hello, everyone. I am super excited. So I noticed we have our new page layouts, whereas they have templates and we can create our own custom page. So the first thing I do want to go ahead and show you are just kind of the differences. I have been trying to slowly convert pages that I have already done and changing it with the advanced editor. I will say when you go to use the advanced editor on a page you have already done, it deletes everything that you've done. So be aware of that. Whether I have two monitors, so I'm able to go back and forth and copy paste. But I want to show you, this was a page that we had just on buying. We had one of the Own It series. This was basically from the old Boosh sites that we moved over. This is what I was able to, and I still haven't added the video. I need to add the video. But this is what I was able to do with the advanced editor. I didn't use one of their templates. I'll show you those. So able to add your branding, headers, paragraph, photos, buttons, search buttons, then just kind of text, forms, your social media icons, and HTML. So there's a lot of cool things that we can do. And here's another one. I had my blog categories. This was just a page. We do a lot of blogs, and these sites only show 4 at a time. So I want to be able to repurpose or reshare kind of more of the evergreen content and be able to show all the data. So I created a page with all the real estate categories. So here's, all the local ones. Then we go into the market snapshot locally, then kind of just buyer and seller, more keeping current matters type of stuff. And then the RE/MAX National Housing Report. So what I did is I basically took that and moved it over here. So adding her branding, then adding kind of a headline with the darker background, bullet point, which is more of a list. Then, so we're able to kind of separate those categories a little more. And of course, adding a form to fill out, we can add more on top of this. Seems the sky is the limit. So I will show you, yesterday I got to play on my site. So this was the seller's guide page that they had. I just truly just kind of copied and pasted from something, just trying to play. They have these examples. This photo was already there. I changed out some of the other photos using stock photos. Just, you can do a search and just kind of adding in more content and adding in these videos. Again, super easy form, all of that. And let's see, this was the sellers. Let's go over to the buyers. And again, able to add a search. I can add my own branding, changing the background, changing photos everywhere. This I pretty much just copied and pasted from elements of the new RE/MAX Buyer's Guide, just to this, can be any kind of button. It literally goes to my office agent page. So I just kind of took elements just to try to play and see what's going on. Of course, adding in different coloring and stuff like that. It's pretty cool how you can do all that. So I wanted to show you some of those cool things. Now, when you go over, as if you've been adding, usually you would go to site content, and content pages was there for you to be able to do anything. Now you're going to see you have a new pages icon, which all of these are the templates. So you can see there's an about me. There's all of these different ideas. Oh, I'm so happy about the landing page because I just have to choose it just so I can show you. The landing pages that we've always had have never been easy. You make one mistake, you basically start all over. And I can tell you, it's a lot easier the second, third, fifth time around. You don't make those same mistakes. But it is pretty cool. You have all of these elements you can now bring into your form. So it isn't, they have kind of things set up for you in different columns. But if you wanted to add different columns, you can use the rows, then decide what you want. Do you want a photo? Do you want a button? What do you want in those? So there's a lot of really cool things that you can do now. One thing I do absolutely love is the ability to change the logo that shows up on the form. Previously, it has been pulling in the brokerage logo. So sometimes it has that white background, or, it's just kind of like they haven't updated their logo or branding. So it doesn't always, if it has the white background, I always end up changing it to light because I hate it with the white box. It just at least with the lighter background. So lots of different things that I'm super excited about. And let's see, it's not on this one. So you can change the icon. Let me go to general. It is pretty cool. Almost all of these pages, I have noticed that I can even add my own favicon, which is going to be the little icon up here. So if you are using one of the Remix templates, like I am, you always have the Remix balloon. If you're using one of the kvCORE templates, website templates, like the hero or champion or any of those, you're going to have the little house, which is just kind of how Inside Real Estate, kvCORE's Bold Trail, whatever you want to call it, that's what they use. So you can change the favicon is what it's called for each of these pages. I guess it's not on the landing page, or I'm just going too fast. So lots of really cool ideas. Now it's going to be a lot easier to be able to create. You can see like label options, button options. Now we can add our branding colors to so much of our content, which is awesome. So many really cool things. So whether you want to use one of their templates or just like our newsletters, you can create your own. And I will say, notice up here, page title, advanced options. So our navigation bar is just a little different now. Add a page title, category. If you want to add a new category or search one of the categories, do you want to show the header? Do you want to show the footer? A lot of landing pages, we don't usually use on what's currently there. There's no header. But I like the header because I hate when it navigates away from my website and they can't get back. So all these cool things, if you just want a RSS feed, if you have a lender or somebody that does a blog, you can do that in there. If you want it to go to another website, you put it in there. But so you add the page title, all of that fun stuff. The slug is basically the URL after your domain. So go ahead and save all that. And I didn't even make changes. So this is where all the content. So if you want to add an image, if you want to add a title, there's so many awesome things. If you want to add a paragraph after that, you can. Here's where the cool part, you have video, of course. The video is ginormous. So when you add the video, I haven't been able to figure out sizing wise. So what I did is I went to rows and I just kind of used this. Then when you have the two different rows here, I can come over here and I can say, I want to put my video in this block. I want to add a little paragraph in this block. So you can see it's basically drag and drop. I do want to show back on the form. Okay, let's go to form. Let me just drag that there. Select the form. So this is where I could add a simple search. So let's do that. And if I click on the simple search, it is going to allow me to display. Do I want them to be able to put an area? This is going to be like single family condos, bedroom, bath, obviously the prices, but you can delete if you don't want, maybe you want it more simple. So maybe I don't want bedroom, bath. So I just want it to be the area, type, property type. Oh, I don't want baths. I thought I deleted that. Flats. So that makes it a little bigger. And of course here, you come down here to your button options. And this is where you'll see the color. So I can change the color to, whatever I want. If I want any of those, I can change the background color. There's so many really awesome things that you can do with these. I can change the font. So right now the global font, not sure what that is, but if you want to change the font, you have a lot of different options. I think I like Poppins the best. But as you can see here, you're going to be able to add all sorts of stuff. So if I come over here to browse for photos, I can search free photos and I can search, maybe I want, a brick house. This is searching all of these like pixels and all of these different free. This is Pixabay. You can see these are all these free photo websites that it's trying to find. And definitely just, you can go over here and let's see, family, house, dog, whatever you want to do. There's all sorts. Of course, you can always upload your own as well, but feel free. You can see there's 180. So get as narrow as you want it to be, or you can go and do your own search and upload your own, but pretty cool. So I can change all these different fun things and lots of cool things you can do, but make sure you go to the advanced option, fill out what is the page title. It should carry over buyer new. It should automatically change that slug, and just know there's no spaces in a slug. It's going to be part of your URL. If you're a broker manager and you're working on your office site, you can decide, I want to add to child sites. The site I'm on is a team leader. So if I wanted to go to all the team members, I just click there. Now it's going to the child sites. Remember, you have parent and child, which is that kind of where the hierarchy is on that, the scope, where you have company, office, and agents, and the same with team leaders and agents. So make sure always add your meta tag description. It's kind of like 2 sentences, and then you have your comma separated. I personally, to make it easy, I have these set up in my Google Drive. So when I go to add all that, I can copy paste and I add in kind of what is that sentence. You can always use ChatGPT, which will also help you. So I'm going to go back. I'm not saving. Yes, don't save. I just want you to go ahead and see. I did add, meet Heather. No, I don't know where my stuff is. I did an about me. I just have no idea where it went. That's the whole thing with your going to manager, where you'll notice if I go over here to edit settings and you come over to navigation, underneath here where you can change the labels, you used to be able to see a page or a category. So you can see here now it's custom page links. So these are all, and I don't know why I have that some things just pull over. So this are pre-done old pages, old categories. I can come here and that's where I have to, and I don't really have a ton of content. I have to redo everything so it shows the new stuff, but that's where I can add in my new categories or single page. So it's going to be optional, and I still have to play more because nothing's pulling up there. And usually it does. On mine it did. So interesting. The new pages links, whether you want it to be a category, which will create a drop down. So you can see it's all the old stuff, or you can have a single page. So this one's just the blog. So that way I have my single page up there and it's not in a drop down. So that's going to be the difference. We will do more trainings as we learn more ourselves. So definitely, I just wanted to do a quick video overview of the really cool stuff that we have going on. And I want you to go play and see what you guys come up with. Thanks, guys.